Hello.
Oh, Brian Powell from I Run Far here with Kilian Jornet of Solomon Running after the Transvulcania ultramarathon and before the Zegama Marathon. You've had you've just ended a very long season, your ski mountaineering season. We'll start with that. How did your season go this year?
It was, I think, it's my more regular season. So for the results, with the last season was the best season ever, and for me this season was really regular. So during all the winter I don't have a less strongest moment. So I feel really good at the end of the season.
Mm-hmm. Your season didn't end very long ago.
Yeah.
How many runs did you have between the end of your ski season and Transvulcania?
I have four runs in Greece with the Solomon team.
In March,
and then in end of March, yeah. And then 2 days before Transvulcania. So I finished last race was Patrouille des Glaciers, 10 days before Transvulcania, and then I had the crossing of Arabis, a longer crossing with the skis, just in the 12th day before Transvulcania.
Was it 8 or 10 hours? Was it very big?
10 hours and a half. So yeah, really, it's a lot of climbs. I think it was 16 climbs up and 16 down. So
how many meters up?
It's 6,500. Yeah, been running for long.
Yes.
But not the temperature was a little bit colder.
Yeah. On last Saturday, it was quite warm at Transvulcania.
Yeah.
How do you think your race went?
I not be very confident before the race because it's just the end of the ski season and not running so much. But I start really good. I feel really good during all the race. I run with Dakota all the time, and I feel good. I feel not in the flat parts. I see that I need some more training in running, but in the up and in the downhills was great. And then it's in the last 15 kilometers that I has a problem with the heat. I fall. And then the last 10 kilometers was horrible. I never thinking to finish the race.
No, you thought you might not finish?
Yeah. When I come to the beach, my vision was cloudy, and I said, "Oh, it's impossible to finish." So I'm really happy for the result, for the feelings first of all, for the result, and also happy for Dakota. I'm really happy for his winning. And then I'm happy to finish the race too.
Yeah, I mean, and you were competitive in the race most of the race. I mean, you were on the long descent. You were running with Dakota, and then Andy Simmons went by. Yeah. And Dakota described it as Andy goes by, you were in an aid station, and you just leave and attack.
Yeah. Because during the downhill, I feel relaxed. Dakota was in front, and I says, okay, I go. Slowly in the back, so we have time. And then when Andy catch us and pass, I says okay, I need to follow Andy, and I go back in Andy, and then I pass Andy. And it's just after when it's a little bit more flat section that Andy passed me, and then I start to see that somewhere don't working well.
Do you think you were drinking enough during the race?
Yeah, I drink a lot, and I pee normal, and then in the finish line with the medical control, they take me blood and the sodium and potassium as well. So it's not a hydration problem. I think it's more that just my body is warmer because the adaptation from the cold to the hot is not so long. So.
Yeah. Speaking of the medical control, after you finished, it was great that you made it to the line, you fainted, you passed out. What happened? Did you feel it coming? Or?
I don't know, because I have a lot of things during the last uphill that I don't remember.
Oh.
So when I come to the finish line, I file, and then they put me with oxygen and serum for recovery.
Say it again? Yeah. So are you feeling better?
Yeah, now then well, the day after was good. The legs, I feel good in the legs, so was good recovery for Zegama.
So you are going to run Zegama?
Yeah, of course.
How many times have you won Zegama? 4 times?
Yeah, 4 times in Zegama, yeah.
And you won last year, right?
The last one, last year, yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about the course?
Yeah, Zegama, it says that things like here in Transvulcania, it's 1,000 of spectators, and this is an amazing thing that you run for this. You run because they push you, and it's incredible race. It's quite technical. It's not the most technical. It's not like a Trofeo Kima or Dolomites, but it's a quite technical race. But it's this that there are thousands of people in the mountain.
Yeah, so it's very exciting. It's
exciting, and then the level is really high this year with Luis Hernando, with Max King, with the Basque. So I think it was a great race.
It'd be a competitive race, yeah. So you've won Zegama 4 times, but you've also been competing in skyrunning forever. We just saw a picture of you running a skyrunning race in 2005 or 6.
Yeah.
What does skyrunning mean to you? Is it important? How important is it? It's in the United States. It hasn't been as well known. Tell us a little bit about skyrunning.
Skyrunning, I think, is the philosophy to go fast in the mountain. The main philosophy is, I'm in my home. I see a nice mountain. I like to be in the top, and you go just with just with shoes, short, and you go to the top and go down for the dinner. So it's the philosophy is to go running in the mountains, go to the bottom, to the top, and go down. So they are technical races. They are directly, and is more like a light mountain.
Yeah, it sounds exactly like who you are.
Yeah, of course. So when I discovered this sport, I said, well, this is my sport because I'm a mountain lover, so the skyrunning loves mountain too.
Yeah. Well, you could come over and love some mountains in the United States this summer. Can you tell us a little bit about your plans?
Yeah, this year in racing I race Western States another time, and then Speed Goat and Pikes Peak Marathon. But before Speed Goat and to Pikes Peak, I stay in USA, and I like to travel and running in trainings in all this, in Colorado, in Grand Canyon, in Grand Teton. So I like to discover a little bit all of this part of USA.
Do you have any, not races, but do you have any mountains you're looking to set a record on or anything, just for yourself?
Yeah, not a record, but try to run fast. I like to try the Rim to Rim I ran 2 years ago, I think about 7 hours. So I like to run these, and maybe in Grand Teton. It's a nice mountain, looks good, so I like to climb.
Yeah. So you're really fortunate in that Solomon is great at supporting you. You've done a couple Kilian's quests. What dreams do you have left? What mountains do you want to go explore? What is calling to you? Do you have any projects outside of running like that?
Yeah, of course. It says that first of all, me and a lot of runners, we are more mountaineers than runners. So competition is a small part of this life, and I like to go to the mountains. So now it's at 29 of May. I present a big project that we're working for, and for next 4 or 5 years we are still preparing a big project in mountains around the world. So I think we have a great team because it's a very small team. It's just one cameraman is Sebastian Montaz. He's really good. He can film in every condition. Then just me without assistance, without logistics. It's more free. So I see that if you go to one mountain and to break a record, you put 10 persons with a bottle, and then you put ropes. It's not real life. It's just a tie. So things we need to go there with we have.
So you just want it to be you in the mountain.
Yeah.
And somebody to take a picture.
Yeah. It's just this.
That seems like you're simplifying things. You're going to the core of who you are. I mean, last year you dropped out of a race late in the season, in part because you had just been overwhelmed by the media and interviews and email. Have you come to peace with that? Have you found a balance between your own life and your other obligations to your sponsors, to the media?
Yeah, very important to form this balance. If some part, we need to know that we are athletes and now we are in the top. We won races. A lot of people follow us. A lot of people can take a picture with us. But this is just a moment. So we need to understand that the real life is when we are with our friends in the mountains or kind of this. So we need to form this balance. And last year, one part has a lot of weight. So in one time I need to. So this summer I think that we prepare better. I have more time for training too, for going to the mountain to preparing races, and I'm confident.
Good. So you have found more time for yourself, not just for training, but
for training and for myself.
For your spirit. Yeah. Well, it's great talking to you and seeing you as always, Kilian. I look forward to seeing you over in the States after Zegama.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, Brian.